So I cut this tree down. This is a 80-year-old Scotch pine tree. It was dead. I think it died of pine wilt diseases. Are really susceptible to pine wilt. But I made a diagram of the tree's life. Like I said, it's an 80-year-old tree. 1945 is when its life began. 45 to 1963, 1963 to 1986, 1986 to our current time, 2025. And you can see when the tree was younger, the rings are a lot further apart. That means it was growing a lot faster. And as the tree ages, the rings get tighter. It slows down its growth. And if you take a closer look, you can see which years were good years and bad years. So a lot of the rings, they're not all evenly spaced out throughout its life. The closer the rings are means the slower it grew, which that could be due to a lot of things like drought, probably. And then you'll find some that are further apart where it was a better year for the tree. You know, a wetter year, just more favorable for growth, whatever it might be. Like right in here, these rings are super tight. This was fairly recent. This was probably 15 years ago. It didn't really seem to grow much. And then here, right as we get close to the end of the tree's life, the rings spread out again. So it was actually growing pretty good towards, towards the end of its life, and then it just died. Like I said, pine wilt disease, these are really susceptible to that. This tree here, there's many of them back here. There's another one there. They're pretty much everywhere back here, and they're all dying off. At one time, this would have been back in the 40s. This was, someone planted all these with the idea of selling them for as a Christmas tree. They wanted to create a Christmas tree farm, and the idea was just abandoned, and they've been growing ever since, and they're all dying off now, and I'm harvesting what I can.